What's up? I'm on Rohan, all that good stuff. My day is going pretty good. You can always comment on how yours is doing. Steady endurance and strength of will help you get to where you wish to be. But some do not know. Some are not willing to show such traits in what they do. Many are, though. You can tell them apart from ones that don't. No matter what it is, no matter what field, your endurance and strength of will. This is something you should make a big deal. Not willing to give in when it looks as if you cannot win. Never knowing what might happen next. Why not take a chance on this? If it all goes bad, at least you can say, without a shadow of a doubt, I was there. I did that. It worked like this. But the endurance, if this is what you have said, is the one thing you had an issue. That is why. What happened, happened. Your strength of will had a lot to do with this as well. Giving in too easy. Saying, you know what, I'll just take it easy. Probably also said, no one would care. Is that true? Is that something that maybe plagues you? If it does, do something about it. Not saying it will be easy. Not saying that you'll have your moments of weakness. When you almost choose to fall for that weakness, Endurance, strength of will. It is what you must do to get where you wish. It's what you must have as well. Strength of the will. Some have it, some do not. Some are willing to set it aside upon the spot. Willing to settle for less than what it is they know they can get. Kinda sad, really. Of course, the endurance as well. Some are able to just go and go. No fatigue or anything even starts to show. Even when you think it is, it doesn't at all. For they have the endurance and strength of will, they will not fall. Well, they will always stand tall, regardless of what has happened and where and who. It doesn't matter to them. At all, in any way. They could outwork you and outperform you any day. Just say when and how and where, and they'll be there. Without a moment's notice. Without hesitation, this you will notice. How do you get endurance? It's fairly easy. You just learn all you have to do is be consistent. The point is, you must be consistent. Oh, so you feel like you wish to stop because you have got to a certain spot. What, do you not aim higher than you were just now? Is it not that you aim for the clouds? Then why settle for less than that? Every time something's done. A battle, the time it has been won. More and more is learned, and muscle memory has been engraved. Making it easy to do upon every day. Do it so much, they forget how to do it wrong. No matter how long they happen to have to go. No fatigue. This is what they do not show. Endurance is earned, not given. If you look at how a weightlifter lifts, it's not the maximum that he can hit. It's the one that he can do with reps. Multiple ones. Until such time it becomes to where he can't. And every day or every while that it's decided by him or them or the team that does it with him or her, the rep is increased. Until such time, the weight has to be increased. Ripping, stretching. Always reaching. That's how endurance is earned. Every time, say, you choose to run a mile, after a while your body gets so used to it that you have to increase it or up the stakes. So, having a strong will, this is not willing to settle with what you have, not willing to back down. You ever watch a movie where someone's like an underdog or whatever? It's like they keep getting beat up, but they will not stop standing back up. Or a situation similar to that. That is having a strong will. Few have this. This is probably the hardest to achieve. Some, they'll try a few times and then stop. Even if they have the endurance to do it. There are reasons or commitments to do it. Do not mean as much as they thought it did. So they choose, oh, well, you know what, this ain't quite what I want, but I'll settle with it. Put them both together and oh my goodness. You have met a person that intimidates for starters. along with your will, or what helps with that. Do you have goals? Do you have a reason that you will not settle? With what you have, always reaching for more. Actually, I had a friend say to me once, and it's stuck ever since. I would rather aim for the stars and miss than not aim at all. The will is the part that keeps you going. The endurance is you handling the reps while you're doing what you must be doing to get where you wish to be. It's hard for some people to even think past what they'll do within the next 2 minutes. Just not trying to be anything. As for me, I am doing what I feel I need to do. Each one has their own lane. Each one has what they should be doing. They should enjoy what they're doing. That helps with the will and endurance. If you don't enjoy it, then why do you do it? That is another way to tell if you are able to handle the reps that well, or if you have the required strength of will. Every time you see someone that has been where you wish to be, study them. That helps as well with the endurance and the strength of will. Their way of thinking, the way they do as they do. Pay attention to the consistently. done actions and other things that help them to continue to do as they do. Plenty of documentaries and other things. Another good example of strength of will. Thomas Edison. 1,000 experiments before he came up with the light bulb. Do you have endurance to do that many reps? And the endurance you must have both to do those 1,000 reps. You can't have one without the other. It doesn't work that well. There's many different stories that can fit this as well. So let me ask you this. Are you willing to do it? To try 1,000 times. Then say something that you cannot do. By the way, if it is something you're going to do, keep a record of each time. Pay attention to the first one and the last one before you say what you wish to say. You could learn anything you wish to learn. You could be anything you wish to be. Are you doing it? Or are you letting your dream be something that you will never see? Not even a glimpse of. For me, what I'm currently doing, this is something I've always wanted to do. So I am already doing what I wish to do. And the coolest thing part is that I have a record of how far, how I was able to do as I do now. From the start to whenever. I can look back 8 months ago and look at how I was doing this 8 months ago. If I wish. And see the progress within this. to do something like this for 8 months. Never doing it before. Never doing it in the way that I am doing it now. Never seeing a single person do it as I do. Does that not take endurance and strength of will? Granted, I am far from the best I could be. Myself even. I know that. But I strive to be the best version of me. Best philosophy, though, is on your way up to where you will be. Is while you're doing what you need to do, bring up others that will be up along with you when you are done. Enough on me. Do you have what it takes as far as endurance and the strength of will? Whatever it is you're wishing to do, are you willing to do it 1,000 times? Consistently, too. Of course, if you choose to do the reps, that decision is up to you. Your strength of will and endurance, surely by this time, it will show itself to you.